All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between our visitors and the Houston Voyagers. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught here by Bell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. A screen to Bell. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell.
Dude, do something else right there.
It's going to bring out 3rd and
30
5.
seconds.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
Switch. Check.
Now a first down carry by Bell. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And his throw is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And this one complete to Smith. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Bell running on first down as he'll push forward for about 3. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got Smith here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run on first down. Peyton, he'll have a first down past the 40.
Come here, bitch.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Peyton's back. He's back.
75 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go again. Here we go.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Coming to you. Coming to you. Kill.
2nd and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Bell so light on his feet. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll set up a throw. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Matt Judon coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Stupid fuck.
Intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. They set up the screen to Peyton. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Stop playing with him.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That interception
Fuck wrong with
sets
you?
them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find the spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
Come here. Come on. Peyton is back. He's back.
A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Akeem Hicks able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. They're going to look to throw. Going up top. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 2nd and 10.
Ah, come on, pick that shit.
Take it in for a Viking touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get the ball. Check. 55 to Mike.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Johnson's got it complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready. 53 at the line. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get moving. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check. 53 at the line. Check. 53.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where talking
come
about
on.
one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And an alley to run.
Let's go. You fucking suck.
Right side. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, 66 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Give me that
He's
shit.
going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh.
They're on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
The first down line at the 34.
Nah, this is
Here on
touchdown.
third down.
Touchdown. Straight to the middle. Juke him, juke him, juke him, juke him, juke
him. He runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on
Come
the first play. Get
on, dog. Look at this shit.
He got 29 yards that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
552. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, good.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything.
Give me that shit.
Intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
One-handed that bitch. Come here. Josh, get on your mic, pussy.
They're at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
Come here, bitch. Just fucking corner's too fucking little.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. He wants it all for the...
Give me that!
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. In for the score. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they're through the interception.
And a big loss here as he's taken
Let's go,
down.
Fridge.
So
Niggas don't want no fucking smoke
you
with
certainly
you.
don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He'll look to throw.
They don't want no smoke.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to look.
Give me that too. Give me that. Stop playing with him.
Another interception. Picked off around the 37. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Keep testing my fucking safeties. What's wrong with you, Josh?
We have seen those plays work out successfully before. You take the shot, try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case, though. Tried to get it deep downfield. Gets it picked off.
On 1st down, Peyton. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Loss of 2. Second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz looking for the...
Quit playing with him. Oh my God, that's why they
incomplete.
just cheated me like
Trying to
that.
dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Yeah, I see you ain't pressing the goddamn corners no more.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive
Why you keep throwing it to his side, though? That's the crazy part.
All right, guys.
He gonna keep fucking you up.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Oh my God, boy, stop throwing it. Just leave it alone.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Let's go, boy.
This one home.
Let's
It's a
go.
touchdown.
Fuck off my field. I don't even know you fucking made the playoffs. Fuck off my field. You ain't come to play.
Emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 26. So
This nigga did not come to play at all. Not a bit. He should just let somebody else get in this shit.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Feel like I'm playing Tyree or something.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
Don't do it. Don't do it. Reconsider. Oh, you lucky bitch.
Really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough
What am I
patch,
playing? Am I playing the computer or a user?
This two-shell pass.
This is too easy.
He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here.
Don't do it. Leave him alone.
Buying time to his left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. Let's put him on the buses.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He turned that into a nice
just near the fucking ball. Let this game get over. What you playing for right now?
He's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, good shit.
Samuel. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Deebo Samuel, 40 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it.
Give me that shit, dude. Like,
but it's incomplete. Should have been doesn't matter on a
then he doing an offside kick like you finna get this bitch or something. Get the fuck out of here.
When you can, don't you?
Like you're not gonna win. Like why are you doing this?
Don't say it. I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try.
Look, I'll fucking kneel it on you.
Fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's second down.
Here we go. Back man. 180. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Watch twist.
Now a give right side. Peyton. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7.
What you calling timeout for?
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
The fuck is that going to do for you?
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Since I can't win, I guess I run my stats up, head-ass nigga.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. He's got a first
down. Look, you don't have no fucking hope.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 42 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Yeah. Complain. You ain't had pain. I told you. He's unstoppable, dog.
Increase their lead to 28.
What can I say?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the
really gave me fucking better fucking flight than you. Told you won't beat me 3 times. All the other times because I didn't have Peyton. It's crazy. Fucking trash. And you still trying to throw. Just run the ball, dog.
They're down big here.
Just run.
I don't know. You just
please run the ball. Run with your quarterback.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like.
Look at that shit. Give me trying to just throw picks. Who throw it all across the field? This ain't 19. You can't do that shit no more.
Feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw.
Wow, my brother. Come on, good shit, TJ.
Incomplete. The linebacker TJ Watt there on the coverage. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Fucking slants. Got Randy fucking Moss, and you still can't do shit.
He'll look to throw.
Sorry, fucking scumbag.
Here as he's taken down. Now how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Just nailed the fucking ball, dog. Why are you going for it? You should just nailed it. I wouldn't even push the play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep
come here. I know where you're going.
Man open, it's Moss complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Playing for pride right now, ain't you, head-ass nigga?
28 seconds to go in this football game. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Come here. Woo!
And nearly another
good shit,
interception.
You should have caught it, though.
They've been around the ball all game. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Come here. That's another pick. That's a
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in
Let's
the
go.
2015
Let's
season,
go.
I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,
sorry ass
worried and
motherfucker.
concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.